Thomas County runs on wheels, and it's the mission of the Fleet Maintenance Department to keep those wheels turning.
Our primary job is to keep all of Thomas County vehicles in good maintenance. We do the sheriff cars, fire department, ambulances. We do all the equipment, the heavy equipment, all the way from motor graders down to chainsaws for public works. We do all the building maintenance and all the outside departments that has vehicles. We maintain those vehicles.
With 7 full-time employees, each mechanic has a state prisoner with a specific skill set assigned to them. A continuous supply of inmate labor is provided by the Thomas County Prison.
When we lose one, we call the warden and tell him our needs, our specific needs of the inmate, whether it be a painter or a mechanic or a tire man or welder, and the warden will the state roster and find an inmate that we need, and maybe in another camp or maybe in diagnostics. The warden's real good about getting us skilled inmates.
Every branch of the county government requires a vehicle of some sort to perform their duties, making fleet maintenance a critical component in county operations.
As soon as the vehicle gets here, we try to get it into the shop right away to diagnose it for whatever parts we might need. Get the parts ordered, get the vehicle repaired, and get it back in service as soon as possible. Now, some of these repairs are as simple as replacing a belt or an alternator or a battery, and some of them more complex drivability or safety issues involving the check engine light, the anti-lock brake system, or the airbag system.
The modern mechanic's toolbox includes specialized electrical test equipment and code readers to detect and pinpoint problems.
We have a web-based program that is vital to diagnosing those concerns. Since the technology changes annually and sometimes even more often than that, we have to be able to follow the trouble trees, have the right trouble codes, and the equipment to diagnose these complex issues.
Service and upkeep of the county's heavy equipment assets also fall under the department's responsibility.
We maintain heavy equipment such as excavators, paving equipment, bulldozers, fire trucks, tractors, rotary mowers, sidearm mowers. We rebuild engines, transmissions, rebuild hydraulic pumps, hydraulic cylinders, replace hydraulic cylinders, brake jobs, do full services on them. Right now on the fire truck we got behind us, we've got the transmission out of it. It's messing up, hanging up between 2 gears. We're having to rebuild the top part of the transmission. When they're paving, you may have 10, 15 trucks sitting there waiting on a load of asphalt. And you have to go to it, find the problem, and get it fixed, because you got several thousands of dollars worth of asphalt sitting there, and it can't get cold. You may be working on a piece of equipment that's 300 degrees. I mean, I've got a pair of knee pads I put on my knees, got a pair of gloves I work with. It's for heat. I mean, you put those on, you crawl around on a piece of machine 350 degrees. I mean, it's hot, but you got to do it.
When damaged vehicles cannot make it to the garage, Fleet Maintenance deploys service trucks equipped to handle issues encountered in the field.
Public Works calls in, tells you where they're at, what they got going on. If you're working here on the shop, you drop what you're doing, you go. I mean, you got a truck loaded with tools, you go to wherever they're at. My service truck, I've got welders, cutting torches, all kinds of tools on it. I can do just about anything off my service truck that you can do here in the shop. I may have to call in a piece of equipment to help pick up stuff, but as far as welding, cutting, grinding, anything like that, I can do it in the field like I can here in the shop.
Given the size and diversity of the county fleet, an extensive supply of tires must be kept on hand.
We've got a tire room stocked with tires that fit anything we've got. We've got sheriff's car tires, we've got loader tires, motor grader tires. We keep, for instance, our sheriff's car tires for our Chargers. We keep about 30 of them in stock, because you don't never know when they're going to get in a chase, tear up, may tear up 10 tires in a chase. Our transit buses, I keep 25 to 30 of those in stock. I mean, they run a lot of miles. We may go through 15 or 20 of them in a week. We got one inmate, that's his total job. It's changing tires and repairing tires.
Fleet Maintenance also serves as the driving force behind Thomas County area transit.
We have 16 transportation vehicles, and when anything happens to them, we do rely on the maintenance shop to take care of all of our vehicle repairs. Basically, if they notice anything that goes wrong, we call it in and and we send it up to the maintenance shop, and they basically deal with the major repairs on it to get it back on the road. Because of DOT regulations, we have to make sure that all things are up to standard, and they normally order parts or they can fix it right there.
Maintaining not only vehicles, the equipment shop also handles the service and repair of any small engine deployed by the county.
On the small engine repair side of the house, we have, the lawnmowers and the chainsaws, of course, and we have a lot of trash pumps for pumping water out of ponds and things of that nature. And we also have the small engines mounted on to the back of fire trucks that has to be serviced and regulated on a regular basis. We pride ourselves in the decent and good turnaround of all the small engine repairs, especially the chainsaws that the detail officers carry, because that's one of the most crucial items in the fleet. We do a lot of chainsaw repairs, such as replacement of bars, the chains, sharpening of chains. We do a lot of sprockets, clutches, and carburetor adjustments, and things of that nature, and cleaning of the saws, just making sure they're all top-notch and running. The next ones that we have is a lot of your push mower, lawnmower types. As they come in, we service them, sharpen the blades, ensure that all the wheels are good and tight, engines are serviced just in top-notch shape and everything like that before we send them back out.
With a combination of training, experience, and mechanical know-how, fleet maintenance keeps Thomas County rolling, ensuring each vehicle and small engine leaves the shop in a safe and timely manner.